out. Get ready for the nerd out.
What is going on, comic book fans? Happy Friday. I have a special video for you. So, there's a couple YouTube channels out there that I absolutely love. One is Cole's Comics Claims. Love that guy. Cole is the man. And there's also the Bearded Comic Bro. You don't know who the Bearded Comic Bro? Come on. He's the other not as handsome bearded guy out there on the YouTubes doing comic book content. Obviously, I am the most handsome of the two. But guys, these guys have put out some content talking about their top 10 DC or Marvel, or I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be in the future, comic book covers. So, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'm going to do this Bearded Comic Bro challenge, and I'm going to show them that I have the better covers of the two. I mean, they are both great guys, but come on. This is Bruce Moreau here. I obviously have the best 10 Marvel covers, in my opinion, because that's what it's all about. My opinion. You guys will probably not like my covers. But there is one stipulation to this challenge, and I will stick to it. You have to own the books. So I have my 10 covers right here, ready to show you guys. And let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into it. But I do just want to say, sorry Cole, sorry Greg, my covers are better. Alright, let's jump into this. And the first one up is my honorable mention. That's right, I have an honorable mention. He didn't quite make the top 10 list, but guys, come on. Let's put our hands together for Chris Bachalo. This guy has the most amazing art style, and I love it so much. So that's why he is my honorable mention. Come on, this Doctor Strange cover, these X-Men covers, he is just freaking amazing. I love his run on that he did on Spider-Man, but I'm gonna put him right here as my honorable mention. I'll do a little close-up and a little side-to-side, scoot myself over so that way you guys can get a nice view of the books. But in the number 10 spot, in no particular order, I don't love these more or less, is Mike Del Mundo. X-Men number 20, the variant cover featuring Mystique photocopying her face, and her face comes off as different characters each time. It's amazing. I love this cover so much. Mike Del Mundo, I don't love all of his art, but he nailed this cover with both the art style, but also the humor in it. It's just freaking awesome. I love it. Mike Del Mundo, home run on that one, baby. Next up, in the number 9 spot, we have an Adam Hughes cover. You guys obviously know Adam Hughes knows how to draw a lady. He does this so well. And that's why we're going to go with Black Widow number 11. Come on, this cover is absolute fire. And then the smoke is going up, separating her dress, showing her sweet cleavage. Yes. Natasha Romanoff has some sweet cleavage. So that's why that book is in my number 9 spot. It's just a very sexy, amazing cover, and it's Adam Hughes, so the artwork is stinking gorgeous. And all of his covers for this run on Black Widow have been a home run. If you're not reading Black Widow, you should be reading Black Widow. Kelly Thompson is doing an amazing job on this run. Love it. Love it so much. But this cover is amazing. One of my favorites in my collection. Next up, you guys know Gabriel Dell'Otto. If you don't know Gabriel Dell'Otto, do a quick little Google search and you will see some of the most amazing covers done in comics, period. The guy, it's a stud. He does some of the most gorgeous artwork. Not all of it's amazing, but I love a majority of it. And that's why Annihilation Super Scroll issue number 1 is in my top 10. This featuring the Super Scroll, it's just so stinking good. I actually went through my comics recently, all my back issues. This is back from like 2005 or something. And I was like, holy guacamole. All the covers that he did for this Annihilation series is so good. And this is no different. Come on, Gabriel Dell'Otto is an amazing artist. And you guys love it. Come on. Again, I'll do a nice little split screen so that way you guys can get a nice close-up of this cover in my face, obviously. Alright, next up. So, Iron Fist is like, and he's a so-so character. But if you guys read Carrie, Kyle, Andrew's run on Iron Fist, you know it's amazing. You know it's so good. But if you didn't, you're missing out. And he did the writing in the artwork on that series. And guys, this series is so stinking good. And Iron Fist number 1 by Carrie Kyle Andrews is on the top 10 list. This is in the number 8 spot. It just, come on. And the artwork is just as good inside. Because again, he did the writing in the artwork. And it's just so stinking good. So stinking good. I love it. Love it. Iron Fist, and come on. He takes a character that's like kind of cool and makes him incredible. Too bad the Netflix series couldn't do what he did for Iron Fist because that Netflix series sucked. Bad things. The bad things. Alright, next up, in the number 7 spot, you guys know a little artist called In Huckley? He's very popular right now. He did a lot of crazy Venom covers and other covers. Well, there was a whole run last year in 2020 where Mary Jane was featured on all the Marvel covers. She was like a variant of everything. But the best variant featuring Mary Jane was an In-Hawk Lee variant, and it was so good. Venom, number 19. This is not the Virgin. The Virgin is a lot better. Come on, this cover is so stinking cool. Venom, Mary Jane. So good. So good. I love it. I love it again. Guys, if you don't know that cover, which I'm sure most of you do, because a lot of these covers are modern books. I'm not a big fan of those old-timey books like Greg, because I think Greg, deep down inside, is old-timey. I love you, Greg, but come on. A lot of the covers for your DC stuff was old-timey, and I think the same thing for your Marvel run. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I love you, man. I love you, but come on. Modern covers are so much better. All right, going on. So I think that was like 7. Who knows? Who cares at this point, really? It's just showing off some amazing covers, guys. Next up, Patrick Gleason Webhead. Come on. This is original style of art. It's not just something like, a new character looking really cool. This is something different, and I absolutely loved it. I got the first print, the second print, the third print. I didn't get some of the ratio variants for all of these, but come on, I got the first print of all of them, and it's so good. If you guys are interested in the third print 9.8 CGC slab, I got some for sale on Shortboxed on the app. Yeah, check it out. Come on, this cover is so good. And also, just Patrick Gleason as an artist in general is amazing. His Batman stuff is incredible. Go check it out. He did some Batman and Robin stuff. So good. So good. Yeah, he did the writing and the artwork. I don't know. Come on, guys. Read comics. You guys need to read the comics, not just collect the covers. Even though collecting covers is a lot of fun, but reading the books are even better. So, this is there. That was like 6, maybe 4 or 5. I'll have a number down here. I'll count it for you guys. No big deal. So next up is an artist, Oliver Copel. This guy is an amazing stud. And then you team him up with the character Spider-Man. This series was incredible. He did the covers, he did the interiors, and it was mind-blowingly amazing. If you guys did not read Spiderverse, the original Spiderverse, blew my mind. Blew my mind at the time. It was so good, and the artwork was so stunning. Come on, you got Spider-Punk, you got Superior Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Miles Morales, Kane. So many good, amazing spiders, and this was just such a fun run. One of my favorite covers because it features so many amazing Spider-Man, and again, the story inside is so good, and the artwork is so good. It's just so good. Everything about that is so good. All right, next up. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. We got a little spider theme going. We need Patrick Gleason, Oliver Copel. Let's go ahead and go on with this one, guys. This is done by Dyke Ruan. Come on, Miles Morales hanging off the side of this building. It's all like technoed out. It is so good. I found this on, where is this? Black Cake Comics. It's in a Black Cake Comics exclusive. I saw it. I bought the trade version set, and it is so much better in person than it is right here. But come on, this is my one exclusive cover that I'm showing you guys. The rest of the covers you could have bought at the time in your comic shop. No big deal. But this one, amazing. Amazing. I love it. All right, we're finishing with Wolverine. We have two books. We got one with Laura and one with Logan. Let's go. The book that's in the number 2 spot is All New Wolverine number 1. This is an artist called Bengal. That's all he goes by. And this cover is just dope. It features Laura. She's got her claws. It just looks amazing. And it also teams up with the fact that this run on All New Wolverine, in my opinion, was a ton of fun. I absolutely loved it. It was a great time. If you guys read it, it's done by Tom Taylor. If you guys watch the channel, you guys know I love almost everything Tom Taylor puts out. And this is just another book I add to that list of things you must read if you're a Tom Taylor fan. It's so good. Come on. He introduced a honey badger. Come on. She's so cute and awesome. Gabby. Gabby is Laura's sister, and she becomes the honey badger, and she only has one claw. It's the cutest thing ever. I love it. So, one book left. Now, this is not widely known, because I don't talk about this artist a lot on this channel, but at the beginning of my collecting career, I collected this guy like crazy. I started buying like stuff from his shop, and anywhere I could find a Michael Turner cover, I bought it. And this is one of my favorite Marvel covers of all time, because it features Michael Turner's art, Wolverine, and it's incredible. If you guys don't know, Michael Turner passed away. I'm sure most of you know him in that if you do collect comics, because he was one of the hardest artists for a very long time. He was on every cover, variant cover, and he was just everywhere all the time. But come on, this Wolverine Origins #1 cover is stunning. It's gorgeous. Again, I will make sure I do close-ups so that way you guys can see this artwork up close and alongside my gorgeous face. But come on, guys, this cover is amazing. Michael Turner was one of the coolest artists. Yes, it's very stylized. He puts like muscles on muscles and it looks ridiculous sometimes, but sometimes it just looks so freaking cool. And this cover right here is one of his best, in my opinion. He does some really good Batman ones, really good Superman ones, but this Wolverine, he knocked out of the park. So that's my last book. That's my favorite book of all the books I showed you guys. Some of those were absolutely amazing. And I did find some more covers that I probably could have added to this list that were in books that came out in the last few months, but I had to cut it off, guys. I had to cut it off, but not like my legs, and my legs are staying. But guys, those are my top 10 favorite covers in my collection for Marvel. I'm gonna do a DC one, which is super late because Greg put his out like two months ago. But I will find the time to make that somehow. I don't know. Like I said, I'm squeezing this in. This is like what? It's gonna be like a 10-minute video. This probably took me 20 minutes to make. So I'll do another one for DC when I have time to dig through the boxes and find the covers. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, thank Greg. Go sub to his channel. Greg's a great dude. If you haven't subbed to Cole's Comic Claims, you should. Go to him. I'll put links below. Sub to him. He's only like got a couple hundred. Let's get this guy to 500. Let's get him to 1,000. He's funny. He's amazing. Sub to him. All right, guys. Those are my covers. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys agree with any of these covers. Do you guys enjoy them? Are you cover lovers like Greg, Cole, and myself? Let us know down in the comments below. But guys, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications. Smash that like button. I am Bruce from Bruce and Stephanie Comics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys can check me on Monday for the must pickups of the week. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later. Peace.